Hello ladies and gents, it's Ben from Novel Wines and it's the weekend. Thank God for that. So today we're going to be summarising our wonderful tasting week and talking about balance. Probably the most important area of any tasting is the wine actually any good or is it just a bit rubbish? So the thing with balance is what we're looking for is length, intensity, complexity, and for all those elements we talked about this week, the acid, the tannin, the alcohol, the sweetness, all of that to come together really nicely and create a very good wine. So I've got three very good wines for you. So the first one is the Koshu Kayagatake, probably one of my favourite personal wines. This is from Japan. Koshu is a very, very light-bodied grape, but luckily that's all nicely in balance with everything else. It's light body, has next to no tannin. The acidity is medium, so it's nice and refreshing. There's barely any sweetness at all because they want to bring out those nice lemon flavours, but they also want it to be delicate. So everything on here is light. The interesting thing is it's very complex still. So with this, you'll drink it, it feels maybe a little bit thin at first, but then you drink it again and you feel just how long those lemon flavours and that citrus linger in your mouth. And this is a wine to go with sushi. So it's the perfect pairing. You've got all that lovely popping citrus and that nice fish as well. In the red wine, I've got a very nicely balanced red wine here. This is the Heumann Lagona. This is coming from the south of Hungary. And this is a blend of Cape Francos and more international grape varieties like Cabernet Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon, and Merlot as well. And what you end up with here is something that has nice age. It's medium to full bodied, so it's not too full bodied and jammy. It's got very nice acidity coming from the Cape Francos fruit, which keeps it lifted and very refreshing and mouthwatering. You've got a little bit of residual sugar, but not too much, just to bring out the fruit flavour in the wine. And also you have a medium alcohol, so it's not going to feel burning. This is a lovely wine to drink by the glass or to pair with food. And we can't really not talk about sweet wine since we spent a whole day on it. And this is the pinnacle. This is Kardos Aszu. These are literally berries picked one by hand to get the most intense flavour into the bottle. It's 100% ferment, so you have loads of that zippy acidity, so it's fresh and never cloying. You've got loads of nectarine and oranges and apricots and a bit of honey and toffee apple. It's a Moorish wine, you probably couldn't get enough of it, and it works perfectly with things that contrast it, so salty cheeses like blue cheese, or something that complements it like a fruit dessert. So there are three wines that work beautifully and have incredible balance. And the more you learn to taste all these elements, the better your wine choices will be and the more you'll appreciate the wine.